Saddle Mountain has been looking down at me for 40 years, and I've been looking up at it. I need to climb it so I can look down from the top. My boss, Rich, wants to go, but we'll need a guide. This is not an easy hike with a well-defined route. Victor has done it recently. Will he guide us? Yes! This turns out to be beyond the call of duty since he got home from a trip at 1 a.m. the night before our departure. We meet at the Albertsons parking lot and Dave Packer joins us. We go in two vehicles, with Rich and I following Victor and Dave. I grab a trekking pole at the last minute as an afterthought, which turns out to be a good idea. All the routes I found online and in guidebooks start on the east side, so I'm surprised when Victor drives around to the south side. He seems to know where he's going. Rich is a geologist, so he can provide commentary, but even he is surprised when we find and explore a limestone slot canyon right by our parking area. We proceed up the fairly narrow middle canyon with a trail that is easier to follow than expected. We see no other people all day. We walk through a forest of dead trees. The ground is decayed wood, which is like walking on pillows, but the scattered dead branches try to trip us with some success. I fall down more today than I have since I was 2. The trail gains 1,000 feet per mile, which is rather steep. We come to a fork, and Victor knows from experience that we want the right canyon, although the one on the left looks more direct. This takes us to a ridge, and we proceed up a talus slope to a false summit, then down to a lower saddle, then the final pitch to the summit. Victor recommended gloves to deal with the scrambling required over sharp rocks near the summit, and I'm glad to have them along. In the loose talus, I'm making about 1 step of progress for every 2 taken. Is this why I'm bringing up the rear? But the other guys are in the same conditions. They reach the summit ahead of me, and the ascent takes 6 hours. Rich and Victor walk to the other summit while Dave and I rest on this higher one. Soon we are on our way back down, and I appreciate my trekking pole for stability, since the talus is now giving 2 steps of progress for 1 taken. Victor is not a geologist, but he picks up more rocks than Rich does. There are many well-preserved and detailed fossils of mollusks. Victor's pack gets heavier from rocks he picks up, while mine gets lighter from less food and water. I'm thinking we could regulate Victor's speed by the load he carries, but it doesn't seem to slow him down. We share our snacks when we stop to eat and reallocate water and Gatorade to those who are thirsty. I get friskier towards the end and lead the last stretch to the cars. In this case, it is just the Gatorade talking. 11 hours overall, and we seem to be a fairly well-matched group. Kudos to Victor's for being our guide and rock Sherpa. At work the following day, I look at Saddle Mountain with satisfaction.